Dave Chappelle.
My man.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT.
Yes.
In my personal opinion.
As well.
Came through with another banger.
Hold on now. I don't mean to interrupt, man. But come on, we can't just throw that out there like the GOAT, man.
Oh.
Out there, excuse me.
When y'all get back, this nigga's ill.
My fault. Welcome to Conscious by Nature, where we talk about it because we live it and we understand it because we've been there before. Money Mac, the Pretty Boys champ. To my left, the scholar D. Lamar.
Peace, peace, peace.
The infamous one.
Yes, sir.
To my right, the genius Tyson Porter.
What's good?
His Area 51.
Indeed.
My apologies, man, on my voice. I lost it last night cheering for this dude, Deontay Wilder, and he got knocked out in the 10th. I was so upset because after he put him down twice, he just got tired. Someone else talk.
Yeah, so he right. The cat had tired. He was gassed for like 4 rounds. He should have been knocked out in like the 8th round. I felt like, Fury was really just showing that he could outbox him. And he did, man. He had more steam. But we had big hopes for Deontay, man. You're a good champ, but that's it, homie. That's it.
Everybody gets their time, man.
Yeah.
His time is up. It's Tyson's time.
Really looking at it, though, I was like, the man had 42 wins, 41 knockouts. All his knockouts been early. He really did. He never trained to go past like 4
Nah. He put Ortiz down.
What round was
late
that?
10.
10, yeah, he did.
Like, okay. He put Stavern down late too.
So what's the move? Stavern wasn't a bad fighter either that he beat out. But it's like, what's up with him? Just can't. He didn't train.
Man, listen, because when they was both at their best, he looked like a better fighter last night. But it's just like his inability to sustain a consistent offense or sustain consistent defense because you tired you look terrible. You look like an amateur fighter right now. Like after 5 rounds, you're tired.
I mean, no gas, hands down. It's frustrating to watch, to be honest with you.
And man, it's because he black, man. Heavyweight champion of the world. That shit means something, man.
No doubt.
That shit means something, man. But we're going to get off of that, man, and get into our first topic today, man, 51. What you want to talk about?
Shout out to CT4. My homie Chris, man, coming through with the Conscious by Nature apparel. Absolutely. He got the Rock Boys Hour, which he does on Zoom, which is another great show. Check it out or go to his Facebook and YouTube page and see if you can find some links to that. We'll probably put some down in the description if we can for him. But, man, coming through with the great fit on. We appreciate it, homie.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Dave Chappelle.
My man.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT.
Yes.
In my personal opinion.
As well.
Came through with another banger.
Hold on now. I don't mean to interrupt, man, but come on, we can't just throw that out there like the GOAT, man.
Oh,
I'm a Richard Pryor type
now
dude,
listen,
man. Hold on, man.
Okay, I agree.
I can't
Let's
just
say
be like
one of the GOATs.
Okay, one of the GOATs.
Because it's a lot. Like you can't just overlook Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't number one all time.
I didn't say it, but
no, I'm saying that Dave Chappelle's not. There's a group of very iconic comedians that we put in that echelon.
Okay. So he's up there.
Thank you.
He's up there. Let's just say that.
He's
Respect. He's in that space.
Legendary,
rarefied
Rush, no doubt.
Right. And so he came through for special, the closer. If you haven't seen it, go see it because it's another one, right? But again, with all his specials, he touches on topics that ruffle feathers or something. And so here we have again a situation where he ruffled some of the LGBTQ community, transgender community, and they're wanting to cancel him.
They always want. They want to cancel anybody They want to cancel anybody that has an opinion on what they got going on. If your opinion does not align with what their agenda is, then you are, whatever they say, slandering them, or like you can't even be honest with yourself about a situation. You can't even have an honest opinion to yourself, or an honest opinion or honest discussion among people that got like minds as you,
right?
Because they're offended by it, which is really, really ironic, because all the conversations and all the jokes and all the comedy through the years been all about racism, all about black people, all about white people, point of views here, point of views there.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, because I've heard several great comedians, black, white, whatever. Nothing is off limits.
Nothing is off limit in comedy. Nothing.
It's comedy. But I didn't watch the special yet, but I mean, he's my man. I'm going to watch it. But when I saw the portion that we're referring to, he's talking about the baby.
A lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know the baby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. The baby shot and killed a in Walmart in North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill a but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
Dave is not even disrespecting LGBTQ community. If they would just, the people who are offended, let's not say they, okay? Those who are offended, if you would just listen, all he's saying is that the baby actually had actually killed someone in a Walmart. And this man is a wildly popular hip-hop artist. But he says one thing that, in my opinion, still was not hating or marginalizing LGBTQ people, and you're canceling him. He's saying you could actually kill someone and nothing. But you say anything even remotely close to something about something LGBTQ, and they're trying to just injure your total career. Where's the perspective on that? Why does that happen? So then I got Netflix. There's this LGBTQ person who runs a show on there, Dear White People. He's part of the production team, saying, yes, I'm not listening to it. I want to cancel the show, boycott it. But your plight and the plight of black people aren't the same. It's like it's so mixed up. I could kill you. I could call you a nigger, all on the radio, disrespect you, kill somebody. But the minute I say anything remotely close to the acronym, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. What you got?
No, man. I mean, like, for that person from Netflix that said that, you need to watch the whole entire shit, right? Because he breaks it down fully.
Yeah, man.
Right? Everybody go watch that, man. He's just saying, listen, man, let's just treat everybody with the same love and compassion, and care, right? You know what I'm saying? Not just, okay, you speaking out against transgender or gay, but there's gay black people, there's black transgender, like, just everybody need to be one, equal. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
No, it's not the case.
It won't be the case because people pushing buttons and making plights. You know what I'm saying? It only take a few to just, make a move here and there.
To be honest, I don't believe they're gonna cancel Dave Chappelle. That's the
how?
biggest money maker they
got. How you
got.
gonna do that? You can't really do that. So And on top of that, he didn't say nothing that bad. He didn't say nothing.
Who's bigger on your platform that you're giving comedy shows to? What, Bill Burr, maybe? We're talking about a space that's not black people, but you're not getting no bigger than that.
Nobody bigger than Dave Chappelle as far as what he's got going on Netflix. Now, I know that's his last special with Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be doing anything else with them or not, or whatever that is. But, hey, man, again, another banger of a special.
Oh, man, I know.
Please go check that out, man. Because he's dropping jewels in that.
Yeah, man.
All right, man, we're going to get up out of there, and we're going to move on to the next one, man. I'm 51, I'm going to ask you, can you speak up so our audience can hear you?
Oh, my fault, people. My apologies.
Oh, you already know. It's the quiet storm.
Oh, yeah. 103.5, 105.3. Making a smooth jazz.
Yeah, right. He's like, this the morning show. He on the midnight show.
What you know about video vibrations?
Oh, man.
Ooh, shout out to Donny Simpson, man. Video Soul coming back, man. I know this is off topic. Video Soul is coming back. I know I came up on that Donny Simpson, iconic DJ video show host out of Detroit. Man.
Wow. Is he coming back hosting it?
So they got it on Tubi TV, if you ever heard of Tubi app.
Yeah.
And he's got a show on there, and he's going to be doing music videos and talking to artists. And, it's good to hear from him.
That's what's up.
For sure. Take me to my next topic.
So, Gabby Petito, young lady who was on vacation, I guess, with her fiance, doing all of these things. And she came up missing. So she was missing for a couple weeks. Her fiance was nowhere to be found. Then they found her remains. So she's found dead. So there's been this search for her fiance, Brian Laundrie. Where is he at? Now, news and national media is saying Brian Laundrie's missing. We have to find him. Please help. All this other crap. So, shout out to the homie Plaz, because he had the same perspective that I did. And I listened to him, and I love the way he talk on social media. He always takes me. But he said, they're saying this man is missing.
Just go and get this out. Let me say this first. Make sure nobody don't take this the wrong way. Send my condolences to the family and friends of the young lady who've been all over the news for the last 2-3 weeks. The young white female who they was looking for, her and her boyfriend was traveling around the world together or something. And supposedly he showed back up without her in her van. They went searching for her, found her body dead somewhere, face down. And the problem that I got with it, I'm watching the news, and now they saying, I guess his name Brian Laundrie or something like that. They looking for him and questioning to her murder, but he's been missing the last 2 to 3 weeks. Missing? Ain't no motherfucking missing. He motherfucking hide. Ain't no motherfucking he missing. You ain't motherfucking say Lil Tay was motherfucking missing when y'all was looking for him. What you said? He was on the motherfucking run. That's what you said. Brian Laundrie on the motherfucking run too. Motherfucking he missing. Motherfucking missing? He motherfucking hide. And if you really was motherfucking looking for him, all you got to do is go hide the motherfuckers y'all hide. You go find that motherfucking Tom Brady jersey. Wail in motherfucking Tokyo some motherfucking well. Hide him. I bet they motherfucking find him. And if they ain't available, how the motherfuckers y'all hire to come swoop up everybody in the motherfucking project who behind on delinquent with motherfucking child support? I bet they'll motherfucking find him. Motherfucking, he's missing. Motherfucking missing. He motherfucking hide. He on the run. And then you talking about his motherfucking parents them ain't cooperating. They don't want to talk to you about motherfucking Brian Laundrie. Guess what if you went to my motherfucking mama house and she told you she don't want to motherfucking talk to you? What would a motherfucker have? Clink, clink. She'd have been right in that motherfucking county jail until y'all motherfucking found me. Until accessory to motherfucking murder or whatever y'all like to call it. Sick of y'all motherfucking shit. He's missing. No motherfucking missing. He motherfucking hide.
Your fiance is dead. Why if it's somebody that is white, they're missing. And we need the help from the family. But if you black, you on the run.
White Bronco.
You on the run.
On
right?
the run.
You on the run. His parents didn't even want to help the FBI with the case.
Right.
For days. Ply said if that was your mama,
You be in jail.
they would have handcuffed your mama and took her down to the
Right.
jail.
Now you're accessory to murder.
Because you don't want to help. Why is it like that, fellas? Help me out.
You know why it's like that. They always try to paint the narrative. You're always going to paint the narrative in such a way, right? They want to make sure that white looks squeaky clean, and black, we don't give a fuck about anything about that. We don't care, right? So yes, this brother's on the run from killing his wife. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Man.
Killed that woman.
Number one suspect, bro. Should be.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not a suspect yet until they find him, because he might be missing. He might be kidnapped. This is, if you're working in the investigation area, you have to assume that because she was missing and she was found dead, that you have to assume, since you have not found him, that he's dead. And you will find his remains. His credit cards aren't being used. So where is he?
When Lil Ray Ray is missing.
Lil Ray.
Lil Ray Ray is the number one suspect.
Man.
He's not innocent until proven guilty.
Never. This ain't Lil Ray Ray though. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, with all this, he's gonna come with some story that he was kidnapped and beaten, and like, how are you gonna prove that he did it? It's been how long? How are you going to prove that he did it?
Bruh. The girl does not return home.
All right, listen.
He comes home to his parents the next day. The last day she
he comes home?
And then they say, oh, we haven't seen him since that day.
So he in the basement?
So, obviously, she was somewhere and he was there. Number one suspect.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
So they were seen together? When was the last time they were seen together?
When the police pulled them over for having an domestic altercation in the van they were traveling in. I think it was in, like, I don't know if it was Utah or somewhere, because they was on like this whole let's see the sights vacation, and I guess they were doing it on social media. We're doing all this stuff. It's a big, see what I'm saying?
So
they pulled her out of the car crying.
And so
this is body cam.
Okay, so that was the last time they were seen together? And so how long after that did she disappear?
Man, maybe like a couple weeks or a week later or something like that, bro. It's open and shut, my friend.
Man.
It's open and shut.
Open and shut. Find this bastard. Where's the dirty laundry?
In the basement. Where do you keep your dirty laundry? In the basement. You keep your dirty laundry in the basement, right?
Right.
In the basement.
Bro, they got the like survivalist cast on the news talking about, because his parents saying that they got this nature preserve, I guess, behind their house. We think he went back there. They asking the nature preserve guy how long he could live. Man, none of it seems like this is finding a criminal that may have killed his fiance, whose body was found. Her remains were found. That means that it wasn't even a whole person. When they say remains,
so you chopped her up.
Something happened.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, chopped her up, but she decomposed.
Is she decomposing?
Yeah.
So she been there. You know what? We getting out of here.
That's different from body remains.
Yes.
It's different.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
And he just staying in the basement.
Man, listen.
He's somewhere.
Well, if he went home, he's somewhere.
He's somewhere.
Come on, man.
You know what would be an
trying to
easy
get his
place
story
for him
right.
to hide? Little Ray Ray's house, because they never looked there.
A little
Comedy.
You know what I'm saying? Little Ray Ray mama ain't going for that. Nah, not at all. She a high little Ray Ray, but listen, and they kicking in mom's door. Why they ain't kick? You know what?
Man, facts.
They kicking in mom's door. They not playing with you, man.
They grabbing moms up. They doing all of that.
You know what I'm saying? They coming in
Man,
your
that made me
house.
mad to even say that. Oof. Ooh.
They coming to your house looking for me.
Straight up.
They coming everywhere.
Yeah.
What is they just hanging out, man? You know what? I said we leaving.
Man.
Dog the bounty hunter looking for him. You know that?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh, Lord.
Dog the bounty hunter looking for this guy. That's real talk. You already know, though.
That's a scam. You know what, man? Take me somewhere else to where the world is flat at, man.
Oh, man. Well, shit. Kyrie Irving, what's up? Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen. I'm going to give respect to Kyrie. All right? He's decided, you know what? Hey, I'm not for the shot. And I'm not going to take it. Now, that's caused some backlash. Right? You know, Shaq came out, had some words.
What Shaq say?
Shaq was like, hey, listen, I'll be going up to the front office, like, get his ass up out of here.
I would go upstairs and say, get him up out of here. I try not to belittle another man's opinion. However, let me tell you what I think. In this game of ours, sometimes you have to think about other people rather than yourself. Now, Kyrie has his views. He has his opinions. I'm not going to knock that. But he does have an obligation because he took that $200 million.
Right.
Only thing I don't like it is, can you respect my privacy? Once you sign up for this life, there is no privacy, and you have to accept it. But if you're on my team and you can't play home games, I don't want you around. Like, we have a chance to win, and if you ain't on the program, go somewhere else. Period. Hey, whatever your reasons are, cool, I'm with that, but we ain't gonna be going back and forth for 41 games, whether you're gonna play or not. Get your ass up out of here.
Get his ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, that's costing us. There's 41 games that you will not be available for me. You hurting the team, right? So, you know, and all the other people are like, hey, kind of mixed on it. You know, I'm of the ilk of, hey, man, it's your body, it's your choice. If you don't want to take it, that is your choice. Right?
Yeah, I'm of that same, your body, your choice. But when your choices start to affect the people around you, then it's not your choice anymore. Like your actions have effects on several different people, several different layers, and basically, you know, at this point in time, we're deboed into it. It is what it is. How you gonna pay bills? How you gonna keep up your responsibilities? How you gonna do what you're supposed to do right now in this 21, 22 life? How are you going to how do you live? How do you maintain? How do you survive? How do you keep going? This is part of it now. Like, I understand you don't want to do it, and this is the backlash. And I'm not like hating on Kyrie. I love his game.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a good player. Sometimes he be saying some off the wall shit, but you know, everybody to their own personality. But at this point in time, I ain't gonna be super aggressive on him. But it's just like, you gotta make a choice. Do you want to play basketball or not? This is part of the league now. This is part of this shit. It's part of healthcare. It's part of life. It's part of going to work nowadays. It is what it is. It's not 2018 anymore.
Right. I mean, I like your perspective. I mean, I do like Kyrie as well. I think that he has some very good stances on most things. Here's where I'm at. So, you laid it out perfect. Yes, getting the shot, you know, is a thing now in our everyday life. Mandates are out there, right? You can't do this, you can't do that, because per the government, you're saying it's a health risk to others. Or more so, a health risk to yourself. Okay? So I do respect people's right to choose. I don't think it's really Kyrie's problem. You have a stance and you stand on your hill. Everybody else is who wants you to play. He's not the one complaining about losing a check. They're complaining about not having him to play a basketball game. He's saying, my choice, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Whatever penalties come across my way, I'm willing to take them. And then the stance that I hear is like, oh, you're letting your team down. I made a choice. If you guys are all about freedom and making your choice, then you should stand by the man, when he chooses to stand on what his integrity is and standing and taking his choice, whether he play 1, 2 games or 0. Because LA, New York City, you can't play in those arenas at all if you're not vaccinated at all.
So I feel him. He ain't gonna miss the money. But like, you go to the finals and you play a LA team, and now you can't play in the NBA finals. Like
that's a wrap.
Like what are you talking about? Like, this is deeper than just standing on your integrity. Yeah, that mean a lot. But at the same time, like what I'm saying, your choices are literally a direct effect on people around you. So it's one thing to make a stance on something, and it's another thing to jeopardize something that you're trying to build on.
What means more to you is the point.
Well, then you should probably quit basketball.
We're talking about basketball.
Because you can't be on both sides of the fence on this.
No doubt.
So you should probably quit basketball and stand on your stance on some Colin Kaepernick type shit, because, like, this is eventually where this is headed.
We see what is happening in the world today. People are so strong into their belief, even though personally, many times I feel like it's skewed. Okay? This is my opinion. They're willing to do whatever they want or they can for this so-called freedom to not wear masks, not be vaccinated, or whatever. Okay. If he feels that this is his personal choice, you're not infringing upon what I believe in, those people that I've seen are like that don't care about nothing else but their personal beliefs. So it's about what means more to you.
I think in this particular situation, you have to put those laces and those shoes up, hang them up.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm with Shaq on this one, man. Man, get this motherfucker up out of here, man. Straight up.
Man.
I'm with him. I'm with him after going through all of this and thinking about it. Yeah, man. It's not even worth the headache of having him and the drama of having him on the team and this cloud following you all over the whole damn season. It's not even worth it. It's not. It's going to be more of a distraction than anything. He's not even playing 40 games. Okay. Like, you can't.
The only reason we're talking about it is because it's Kyrie Irving.
Right, you can't.
But there's 20 other guys in the league that's doing the same thing.
Well, yeah, Bradley Beal is also having the same stance. Wiggins.
Yeah, I see. You get them
guys that don't have a big name. Mm-hmm. They doing it, but we don't know who the hell they are.
And we just said their names.
Well, a couple of them.
I'm talking about cats that we don't know. Ain't making
money. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it, though. But like.
But let me ask you this, though. Do we think that the Nets have enough to get to the finals with just KD and Harden?
No.
I mean, if you just get rid of Kyrie altogether, you can pick something up.
You ain't picking up nothing like Kyrie Irving.
But you can pick up some fillers. You can pick up a better role.
I think those two are good enough in the East.
Yes, I do. Especially when you got Philly in turmoil.
Well, yeah, we don't even know what that is.
Good enough to beat the
Ben Simmons.
And who are the Celtics? They haven't added.
The Celtics have nobody.
Tatum, that's it.
And the Bucks, yeah.
The Bucks?
Yeah.
Who not good enough to beat the Bucks?
Brooklyn.
Shit.
No.
Well, Harden and we not talking about that. Hey, we moving on to the next subject. We was about to get into that one. Hold on.
Bucks want a chip, man.
Hey, man, stop. What's the next topic?
When do we see black people doing crazy stuff like this? This blows my mind. 2016. This man's name is Khalil Wheeler Weaver.
What?
Khalil Wheeler Weaver, brother. Out here, social media, dating sites, luring women into a relationship or meeting them somewhere, torturing them, murdering them. So we have a serial dating internet killer. First I heard of it. So this man kills 3 women. A woman named 20 years old, 19, and 33. Back in 2016. The fourth woman he tried to lure in with his catfishing, internet dating lure to murder her. She gets away. She tells the authorities about it and they capture him. They just are going into sentencing for this man from a 2016 murdering, serial killing spree.
What is taking so long?
I don't know. So when they get ready to sentence him, he says, I didn't do this and I feel sorry for the families. That's not me. They got hundreds of text messages from you. They got women's firsthand encounters. They got his DNA and skin from under the last woman's nails.
Oh, man.
So we got a crazy black serial killer that been doing this. They sentenced this man to 160 years in prison.
No death? No death penalty?
But
when do we start doing this shit? I thought that was their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
They got the Dahmers and, this John Wayne Gacy's or a whole bunch of them.
Hey, man, crazy sometimes don't have no color, man.
I think you're right, bro.
This is a motherfucker, man.
when you've been hanging out with them, man, for so long, you've been groomed by them for so long, you motherfucking got their last name and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speak to it.
You know what I mean? That's what happens, man. You just lose your way, man, because you've been trained by the master. You know what I mean? And now you have adapted in his ways and in his cultures and his beliefs, and now you believe what he believed, and you see what he see, and you do what he do, and you think that's you. That's all I got on that, man.
Damn.
So it just hit me. I was like, some kind of crazy, bro. You know, in this day and age, we live in social media and dating websites, and I'm a fan of those things, especially based on the culture. You know what I'm saying? I literally met my wife on social media. It wasn't a dating app, but I did. Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Love you, baby doll. You know what it is. But, you know, shameless plug.
Shameless.
Love her. But, how scary is that, man? You think that you meeting somebody. I mean, I just read a thing. They're setting up so you can send people lifts through like dating apps now. So like somebody you want to date, you can send a lift to their house. Like that's scary.
Oh, no, hell no.
You know what?
They know your address. They can get you like that, man.
No, we're not doing
that. Yes.
I'm not doing none of that. Okay.
God damn.
That's not
the dating space. Scary, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're gonna get out the dating space. You got something else?
I'm gonna leave that all alone, man.
You got something else? We're gonna get out the dating space and we're gonna get to a break and then we'll be right back, man. I'm gonna try to get me some hot tea and honey. What up, though? The champ is back. I got the scholar, holla, and the genius. So we're going to get into our very next topic. And, these guys they got some good heat today, man. That first little session was very nice, man. So I really appreciate y'all. I hope the viewers out there appreciate the wide range of topics that y'all bring, man. Y'all just don't just hit on just certain popular things, y'all all over. So, and I like the perspective. So,
gotta bring it to the people, man.
For sure. Go ahead, Scholar. You got it.
So check it out. Black school student involved in a school shooting. Once again, like these are things that usually we don't see us doing. But once I heard it, I understood it a little more. So, young man by the name of Timothy Simpkins, North Texas, gets into a fight with a student. Then he pulls out on him.
Chaos at Timberview High School after calls came in this morning of an active shooter. Heavily armed SWAT teams rushed to the scene and entered the building looking for the suspect who had fled. Arlington police say 18-year-old Timothy Simpkins was involved in a fight with another student. At some point during the fight, he drew a weapon and started shooting.
Just based on the information, I know there were more than 2 or 3 shots that were fired.
The shooting left 4 people hurt, 3 of them hospitalized. One, English teacher Calvin Pettit, was rushed into surgery. Panicked students and staff barricaded doors with their desks and hid inside their classrooms. Dale Topham was teaching close by.
So my mindset was, if somebody gets to that barricade, which they won't, but if they do, if they want to hurt one of these students, they're going to have to take me out first.
You can see the fear in this conversation between a student and her mother, saying, "Mom, there's a shooting. Please, I'm scared." So far this year, there have been 21 school shootings, 80 since 2018. Last year, during the COVID-19 pandemic, when most kids were doing remote learning, there were 10. After a short manhunt, Simpkins turned himself in with his attorney this afternoon. The weapon allegedly used in the shooting found 2 miles from the school.
As of right now, I don't believe anybody's been killed, but this is a school shooting. You know, and I hate to hear about it. Black, white, whatever. I mean, no harm to anyone, right? There's this school shootings have become the norm for us. Why is this, man? Like, how do we change that from being a normal occurrence? When I was young and in school, we had random metal detector checks where the police would come randomly at the beginning of the day and check everybody for weapons. And I remember when that started happening. But school shootings wasn't even a norm then. And we never even had an issue with that in my community. So nowadays, these schools have to prepare. Teachers have to know. Some teachers are even armed today. What brought us to this point?
Now, in this particular case, I know that this young man was being bullied, I believe, a little bit.
Okay.
Right? And so from what his mom was saying, now, we all know mama's going to protect their sons, and under mama's eye, son can't do no wrong sometimes, right? But she had said, hey, he had been bullied, and it just got to a point where this is what transpired, right? So there is something right, there's a narrative right there, like, yo, maybe this kid was like, I can't take no more of this, and I'm gonna find me something and just end this.
Now we're digging into something because I got questions. Shot white students?
I believe they were.
I don't know the race of students.
I don't want to say.
No, but then let's not speculate. Okay. Yeah. So the 3 students that he shot, were they jumping him?
So I believe there is a video out there. I have not seen this video.
Okay.
But there is a video out there of him being bullied, jumped, or something of that nature.
Because they said, from what they said on the coverage that I saw, he was in a fight.
Yeah.
He was fighting, and then he pulled out.
Yeah.
How did this kid get the gun?
From the crib.
Right.
But he you gotta understand something right now, though. Stop kidding yourself. This a high school kid. If you really wanted to go get your dad's gun in high school for your protection, you could go get it. Stop playing. This is not like a 6-year-old or a 4-year-old where it should be put up, or a baby where the gun is out. He's a teenager.
He can get the key. He can find where it's at.
Exactly. You got to go to work. He can look. He can play with the combination box till he figure it out. He got time. Like, these are things. You getting bullied in school, so you just figure out ways to do things. Yeah. So, desperation also looks a lot differently. You know what I mean? You think a lot differently. You react a lot differently. You move a lot differently in desperation. So, I don't condone this, but this is not like where we just see somebody going up and shoot up the school. You feel me? Because you mad or whatever.
See, but man, in those cases too,
you feel like they be bullied.
They say that they were mistreated in some form or fashion. I'm going to say most cases, not all. They'll say that the kid maybe he was an outcast, or people treated him it's always comes down to somebody treating them badly. And then they just say, man, I'm going in there to do everybody in. Like,
But I'm not of the sound body, and I'm not under belief in this case where he just was like, I'm gonna do everybody
It
in.
seemed like that. No.
It did seem like a specific group of kids that just was on him, and these was his targets. And I don't want to speculate, but when you go to shooting a teacher, was she or he or they allowing?
I think the teacher was trying to stop.
Oh, okay.
That issue.
Shout out to the teacher, man, for putting your life on the line. We love education.
We need teachers like that, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah,
it's just a sad story, man. It's just like, damn. And like you said, it's happening more frequently.
Yeah, man. I mean, you would only just like finding out that someone black has been pulled over or mistreated by policemen. We only now hear about all of these shootings because of the visibility and viability of camera phones and social media. Like, so many things happen, and we live in our states and cities and in our own bubble. And I mean, unless it's brought to your attention, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know that all these black girls been coming up missing. But we talking about Gabby Petito. And every day somebody's missing, black and brown in our neighborhoods, and nothing's happening. And now they doing movies and stuff about missing black children. But I digress.
we out of here, man. We gonna move to that next one, man.
Yeah, man. So we have. It's funny. It's like it's not funny, but it's funny. Like, Stop Asian Hate. That thing was big.
Yeah, bro.
But in this particular situation, we have an Asian father who apparently seems to be visiting his daughter, and his daughter has a black boyfriend.
Huh? Okay, then.
Okay.
Yep.
And so he begins to berate this black young man.
Oh, wow.
Telling him, you need to go back to your country.
Okay. Because you didn't wear your mask.
But I feel like getting closer.
Okay.
It's not good.
Close your mouth. Where's the mask? Do you read English? Do you read English?
No, I'm actually.
You don't read, right?
Don't read any English.
Okay, you don't read English. Then you should go back to your country, man. I don't know where you're from.
Is this a joke right now?
No.
Dora, are you just gonna let your dad say this to me?
So what?
Do you know how you guys have been treating me lately? I'm not talking to you guys about anything.
Huh? So what?
So go back to my country.
I don't know. You see, you don't know English. I'm from Hong Kong. I know English.
Sir, come on.
Come on, what?
You don't know who I am.
Then, come on.
Sir, you're.
Show me. Show me who you are. I'm nervous.
Are you gonna get your husband, ma'am? Because he's yelling at me, trying to get me.
Did I get? Yeah, beat me.
Come
on! I'm so scared. I'm scared.
I'm not gonna fight you. This is.
No, I'm scared.
Yeah. Now, come on now.
Say it.
Yeah, go back to your country. I mean, just literally giving him the business. Now, this young black student is like looking at his girl like, yo, are you going to allow your father to speak to me in this manner?
What'd she do?
She sat there and said nothing.
Of course, because that's their culture.
That's their culture, and I'm sure that's the money's flowing through from him. If your kid in college, if everybody had a kid in college, you know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm her, I'm not gonna say nothing. But if I'm him,
it's a wrap.
I'm definitely shoot back. Like, what about you?
Was he young?
Yeah, he was young.
He was young, brother.
At college.
Yeah, college.
Oh, wow. So, it's hard to deal with something like that when you're young because you're not used to somebody as an elder really coming at you that way. For the most part.
Where you from?
Listen. Someone else's parents.
Where you from?
You know I'm from Youngstown. I'm not used to that. If I'm a young, respectful kid, I'm like, whoa, this is my girlfriend's father. I'm gonna be like, sir, hey, yeah, I'm gonna leave the situation. I wouldn't have sat there and took it.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah. And I don't even gotta fight back on him. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, sir? And I'm gonna dip. Dip. I'm not gonna take it.
I'm coming back with all the racial slurs at it, man. I'm not going for that. Especially at a young age like that, testosterone all the way on 10. I might take his head and put it right through the wall, man. Boom.
He very well could have.
Like on some he's 19, that testosterone is going. And now you just came in here and just was mad aggressive. You this little ass dude. I could probably fold you up or put you in the trash can right now, and you talking crazy. Nah. I hear what you saying, but 18-year-old dude, Mr. Infamous, he listen, this dude 130 dumbbells back in the day we used to lift. He was like the strongest cat. 330 on the bench. Yeah. He would have picked him up and slammed him. Stop, man. I know better. I mean, really, so this all stemmed from, I think he was upset about him not having a mask on. Shut the fuck up.
It was that. Now, I did see that.
Man, shut the fuck up. I can't do this, man.
So don't it all come back? Kyrie, I'm telling you, this movement is the biggest thing right now of our lifetime. The whole,
the mask game. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
So I mean, listen. I respect the young man for keeping his cool. Like you said, we probably would have folded him up.
I know I would have.
Right? He kept his cool, respect. Right? But as the father, listen, man, speak your piece, but don't get belligerent. Don't be disrespecting me, man. You know what I'm saying? Son, could you put on a mask real quick? I'm in here. Boom, boom, boom. All right,
already didn't want him dating his daughter.
We use the mask. We use things to
ignite,
disguise what we really
want to say.
We really want to say. He's upset that his daughter is dating a black.
Go back to your country. That ain't got a damn thing to do with the mask. That I don't like you, black man.
Yes,
my daughter.
Yes, that's right. That's what it is. So, like anything else, I don't want to hear because it's all lies. I'm tired of the lies. Can we stop just lying? All right, man. Like, yeah. You know what? This is my country. I'm born here. We'll live it up. Fuck it.
I probably would have asked you that. I said, well, where's your country, sir?
Oh, this is America. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, man.
I'm first generation. Right here.
Let's go to the next thing, man.
So, we're going to keep up with the crazy, right?
You got a lot of crazy.
Yeah.
Good topics, though.
State of Oregon, when we looking at you, I'm going to say that, man. Story comes out of Oregon. A brother by the name of Barry Washington at a bar, hanging out with his friends. He sees a young lady there, and he comments on her. From what I heard on the story, he said she was looking good or whatever. He didn't know she had a man or whatever. Her dude takes, he has a problem with that, whatever. He pulls out in the bar, shoots the guy in the chest, kills brother Barry Washington right in the bar.
This man here is Ian Cranston. This woman here is Allie Butler. They live in Central Oregon, and currently they are hiding. I believe they live in Redmond, Oregon. On September 19th, Ian Cranston shot and killed a black man in my community at a bar for supposedly complimenting his white partner. If that rings to you of Emmett Till, that's because it's happening again here in 2021. The man that he shot and murdered, his name was Barry Washington. He was an innocent black man that was just downtown drinking with his friends. There's a video that was released to the news by the killer's partner, Allie Butler here. She filmed a video after he was shot and murdered of her laughing at his body. They had called him racial slurs. Everybody stood around, turned the music back up, and they were just laughing, having a good old time. Only one person in the video said somebody should call the police. Nobody moved, nobody ran. There was no screaming for help, nothing. They shot and killed a black man in public, like a public lynching for supposedly complimenting his white partner. And he was let out on bail with a manslaughter charge. She was not arrested at all. Again, his name is Ian Cranston. This is Allie Butler. And they murdered Barry Washington Jr. in public, and they were let go because they are white.
So, nothing has happened. They arrest him, her boyfriend, charged with manslaughter, out on bail. Or a manslaughter charge. Killing a racially motivated crime in Oregon. Video evidence of them laughing at his dead body on the ground. Barry Washington needs some justice. Oregon is off the hook right now. There's more stuff than that going on. A lot of racially motivated things happening in Oregon. They turn my eye to. The woman was never charged. How about that?
Man, history always repeats itself. You're telling me that they're sitting there shouting racial epithets. They're laughing at this dead body, this dead man, this black man that's leaking.
Said they turn the music back on.
Turn the music back on. Goddamn, they kept the party going while there's a dead man on the floor. Like I said, it goes back. History repeats itself. They used to do this when they used to lynch us, right? They get together, lynch mob, picnic, right? Sit there and watch and laugh and giggle and smile while you're hanging, you're burning. Sick individuals, man, sick, twisted. Y'all, the blood, everybody that was in that bar that said something, the blood is on your hands, right? And you will have to speak to that at some point. But damn. Yeah, it's terrible.
So, like, in situations like this, I just wonder, what is the FBI for if it's not for picking up a case like this? How does this not just automatically just go straight federal on some real shit? You see the charge of manslaughter, FBI should roll right up in there and pull this case. Because they don't have to do anything but just roll up in there and say, let me get that file. And take the case right off the DA. And it's mine. They do it all the time. You see it all the time. A certain amount of drugs. This ain't no state charge. Feds roll right in. I'll take that easy win.
Right.
Like, this is, if you see, and that's what I understand, this is an injustice by the state, by the county, by that community. And this video. You feds got they don't touch nothing unless it's clean cut. They got all the evidence they need. They could just go in here and pick this case up. What's the problem? Why is this man gonna get off with a manslaughter and maybe not even do no jail time?
The man is out on bail with a manslaughter charge.
You said something, Money. You said this is an injustice, and to us, this is an injustice, but to them, this is a sweet justice. Remember, they don't care about us anyway. We're less than, right? So we can shoot you dead in the bar and still sip on our beer.
For saying your girl look good?
Or even if he was at his girl, you got to be a man about yours. Hey, man, if it had to go to blows, that's different. Who knows? You just could be this little coward cat, don't want somebody talking to your girl, and you shot him. And it ain't that I haven't seen cases of this before in all communities, but that man is arrested.
Immediately.
That bar is shut down.
Immediately. Right. It's emptied out. The police are called. They don't keep kicking it. It's not the shooting that takes place over the jealousy. It's the aftermath in which it happened that he could just lay there. No police were called. It wasn't cleared out. The bar wasn't shut down. Like nothing. You could just hang out and this dead body on the ground and just cool.
It's like, the urgency that I have for my people and all people who are good heart and good intended. And that speaks to every race, man. You have to be bigger than what's going on right now because it's not going to stop. It's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. I talk about the young generation, summer protest last year, and how I love their energy and how they don't see the color lines. All they see is equality. Many of them do. I watched that with these young kids. They got friends, all black, white, don't matter. When I came up, you was like, hey, I had white friends too, but I didn't care. But it was like, there's a lot that do. The way things are twisted and skewed right now, you're going to have these kids that don't see color, and you're going to have a whole bunch of kids that do. And they just don't like you. And they're going to treat you like that. And they're going to get you in a situation where they can trick you and do harm to you. We have to be ready for this shit. The people who are good, like-minded, good-hearted. The good people. They find out every single way to divide us, to make it so that we're always at odds about something. The Crips and Bloods was started as groups to protect the neighborhoods, just like the Black Panther Party. But one day they brought drugs, guns, and the crab in the bucket mentality and made them turn against each other.
We're gonna get into the true origin of the Bloods and the Crips on the next show. Then, since he brought it up, I would just love to talk about it. So we're going to get into
that's fantastic,
that
man.
on the
you
next
know what I
show.
mean? Black Panthers, they reached out to the other gangs in the communities, the Crowns and whoever, and said, let's stand together and help our people. It all has always been twisted to be for bad, for you to harm one another. And not even just with black people. Now it's with blacks and everybody that's good.
Anybody.
I mean, vaccinated, unvaccinated, it don't matter. We still could be good people, but we're finding something
to divide us.
It's always going to be a divide. Rich, poor, black, white.
It's rich, poor for real.
Vaccinated, unvaccinated. Right? Yeah. It's always going to be something to keep you beefing.
You're right, but you said it right the first time. The only line is rich, poor.
Because the rich are the ones doing it.
Manipulate the poor, and they cause a division amongst us because they manipulate the situation. So at the end of the day, man, it's really just us, poor, and they just keep us divided and stupid and ignorant.
Yes,
and you know
because
what I'm saying?
the rich have control. Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it. All right. Last topic, man. And you know, we ain't leave y'all out on a relationship. We just been holding back on it, man.
We always, listen, man. We always going to have some type of relationship topics or some type of fuckery. It's a combination of both. And so here we have, again, another situation with a boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
And, man, my man was out here trying to do something special for his lady.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? But she ruined it, right? Looked through his phone, saw something. All right? Text message said, come get these cakes. But she didn't read the rest of the text message.
Like, seriously.
Seriously?
Why would you bust my window out?
Okay, so what did you do last night?
I told you.
I went through your phone while you was in the shower. I know what you did last night.
Oh my goodness.
I know what you did last night. Don't try to play me. Don't
Are
try to.
Are you serious? You really busted my window out.
Because I'm a Latina, like, you
no.
can play with me?
I didn't think I could play with you. What are you talking about?
I went through your phone, Steph. What did you
And?
tell me? Then be honest with me. What did you do last night? You was gone for a whole hour and a half. Didn't even tell me where you was going.
Okay, and what did you find? What do you mean? You said you went through my phone. I'm not cheating on you.
I don't know what cakes means. This girl's like,
what?
Come get these cakes. Yeah, come get these cakes at 10 p.m.
Oh
like,
my
what?
Goodness.
Come get these cakes.
Are you serious? That's why you busted out my window?
Just because I'm from DR, you think I don't know what cakes mean?
Do you know what today is?
Yes, I do know what cakes mean, first of all.
Okay.
First of all.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, smarty pants. Okay, smarty pants. Here's these cakes, huh? These are the cakes. Here.
What is that? What is that now?
Cakes. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, September 19th. Goofy. It's our anniversary from last year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So what do you got to say, huh? What do you got to say?
Well, why didn't you tell me you were going to go?
What do you mean, why didn't I tell you? Are you serious? Why didn't I tell you? Why would I have to tell you if it's a surprise? Did you even read the whole messages, Goofy? Oh, my goodness.
That's all he said in there.
Read the whole messages. What does it say? Well, that's all you seen, huh? You just seen, come get these cakes. Huh?
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I literally...
Did you see the pictures in there?
Because, like, you literally left at 10 p.m. Like, you never do that.
Well, maybe I was trying to surprise you. That's why I was acting funny.
I thought
you kept on asking me.
I thought you forgot about our anniversary and everything. Like, I was really heated today.
Like, why you think I forgot about it?
You was acting weird. Like, you was acting different.
Well, why do you think I said be ready by a certain time? I was going to give you that first cake there, and then we were going to go to the club, and then I was going to have them bring out a bottle for you and bring you the second cake.
Wow.
So what you got to say about yourself?
Man, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, sorry you ain't going to pay for this window. I think you need to cough up some of them pesos. And where'd you even get a bat from anyways?
I don't know. I just found it.
You just found it.
Yeah.
You just found it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I'm sorry. I already said I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm about to go to my nanny house and stay over there for a couple days. I don't think I can be around you for.
It's okay. Like, we got this.
Yeah, we gonna fix this, huh? How about let's work about fixing this first. No, you was jumping to conclude. It was no misunderstanding. I'm out of here.
That's just taking bats to his shit. I mean, just tearing it up.
They always go after the car, man.
Always going after the car. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You cheating on me. You cheating on me. I saw the text. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I saw it said, come get these cakes. He was like, did you read the rest of the text? He was like, matter of fact, go to the front of the car. Matter of fact, hold on. Goes to the front of the car. What's in the front seat of the car?
Cakes.
2 motherfucking cakes. Anniversary cakes. He was like, I got the cakes for our anniversary, you bitch.
God damn.
Man, I'm telling you, some of you women out here are fucking crazy.
Wow.
Man. And I'm just putting it out there like that, man.
Wow.
So, you want this one?
No, go ahead.
It's, so you read, come get these cakes, and you don't even read the whole feed. You don't even read the whole message. Like, and then you go out there and beat the shit out the car and don't even look in the front seat and see the fucking cakes. Like, you just, you know what? It's over. It's over, man. It's over.
I'm inclined to agree. I think I'm done with you.
Like, it's over, man.
Again,
it's over.
Respect.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat these fucking cakes by myself.
He took those cakes and bounced. But respect to the G, man, because he was like, listen. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Nah, he was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and remove myself from the situation. You go ahead and do what you need to do, and I'll holler at you at another time and date. You know? But it's like, come on. God damn. Women, shit.
I mean, the brother, shout out to him for looking out for the anniversary. He done had your ass for however long for him to want to celebrate his anniversary for you. Most brothers, some brothers don't even do nothing. He doing something, and you still feel inclined to go through his phone.
The cat was like, yo, this is something brand new. Apparently she ain't really tripped like this before. And he was like, yo, what is this? This is a whole nother level. And because you were on this type of level, I'm going to fall back.
Why didn't you just ask me?
Because you was going to lie.
Yeah, okay, but this is brand new, right? He may not even be a liar. He's saying that you don't ever do this shit.
Bitch, if you gonna read, just read all the way.
If I've been lying,
that's all I'm gonna say. If you gonna read, then just read all the way.
If I've been lying, then those cakes was some motherfucking cakes. Then, if I was lying, if I was a known liar, them was some real cakes.
I'm just saying though. At the end of the day, man, if you gonna snoop, if you gonna be the FBI, then be the FBI. Goddamn it! Don't be Slewfoot Roger, okay, and get the whole case wrong.
Beat cop.
You know what I mean? You get the whole case wrong. Go in, Inspector Gadget, and inspect if you gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. Showing up to the drug deal without a gun.
Straight up. Like you
bring
just,
the knife to a gunfight.
I don't understand it. And so now your lack of ruined your whole shit.
That's it.
Because you wasn't thorough enough to read 2 more sentences.
Right. You know how they be? They get it real quick. Oh, and then he probably coming back to the scene, come back to the set. Oh, put it down. And she just saw cakes. Come get these cakes. You know what? Nah, it's a wrap.
Did you know it was your anniversary?
They don't give a shit, man.
Did you even know what day it was? All right,
man. I just, God damn, these women.
Dealer Moore, take me up top, man.
Hey, thank you for rocking with us once again. 8 a.m. You know what it is, Conscious by Nature. Like, hit that bell and subscribe to our stream. We on all streaming platforms. Check us out every week. We love you.
Tyson Porter, take me up top.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with us. Man, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And one more thing, man. We got peace and love for our brother MTR, New Yorker Tutorials and Reviews. Brother came out, said he has cancer. Saying, we're with you, we pray for you, and we'll be back next week.
Thank you, everybody, for coming through, man. I want to say appreciate. We had 300 subscribers right now, so man, 302 or 303, man. So I really appreciate everybody just coming through and doing that. Hit that like button for us, man. I want to shout out my brother Mike McClendon. Today is his wedding day, man.
Yes, sir.
Tying that knot, doing that thing. So shout out to Mr. Pringles, the barber, the official barber of Conscious by Nature, man. The head honcho are always cutting, man. That boy chopped me late, midnight.
Damn.
Got you right, though.
Listen, looks out for real, man. It's hard to find good people to keep around, man. So you got to keep good people around you. Like these brothers right here, man. So for the scholar, for the genius, it's the champ, man. We'll be back next week. Stay conscious, everybody. Peace.